Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard. It's about 12:15, still September 5th, Thursday, about 72 degrees, and looks like my batteries are back to fully charged, so that's all a good thing. I plan on doing some scrapping, so to do that I need to get the diesel out of the garage, and to get the diesel out of the garage, first thing I got to do is unpack it. And then as I was unpacking it, I was moving my two generators, and I thought to myself, God, when was the last time I started these things? And when I couldn't figure out when the last time was that I started these things, I started to get a little nervous, because what's the possibility of them starting? They haven't been started. God, if I had to guess, it's been about a year. So I figured I'd bring you guys along to witness this. Obviously, the first thing you always want to do before you start your generator, be it for 5 minutes or be it to run it forever, is you want to check the oil. And I checked, and both mine are good from an oil point of view. So just a quick review, there are two generators in the Hoard that I use for primary power. The Generac 4000, good for 4400. That's old. I bought it for the year 2000 thing, which is getting to be 14 years ago. Didn't use it in like 10 of those years. Went and fired it up. It's been good. The only problem I've had with it is there's an oil pressure switch that went bad. I currently have it bypassed, because most of the time you don't monitor oil pressure, you monitor how much oil is in the pump. And if it loses oil pressure, chances are something probably very wrong with it, and it's a dead generator anyway, or will be shortly. So I guess by losing oil pressure, it can shut it down and tell you to put more oil in it. But if you keep an eye on the oil and check it every fill up or every few hours, you shouldn't have that problem. The second one here, a little less apparent. It's called True Life. This has a 6.5 horse on it, which makes it good for about 3,500 watts, 3,000 with the 3,500 peak. Been a good generator. The reason I bought it and then never used that one, because this one was right there. Even that one, even the yellow one, God, I've probably had it working my way toward 10 years now. The yellow one, I've lent out. I've used it a lot. It's got many more hours. It's probably got a couple of 100 hours on it. The red one, probably less than 50. Why do I like the yellow one? The yellow one has an electric start. Homie likes electric start. Though the red one starts easy enough. The yellow one is quiet, as in almost silent. And the last thing the yellow one has going for it is it's really, really good on fuel. You can run it all 12, 13 hours on a tank of gas. I mean, it burns about a quart an hour, so you know, it goes a long way. The Generac, what do I like about it? I like that it's more powerful. Like if I need to start a 20 amp load, if I need to run the well or something like that, the Generac seems to be much more capable of that than the China guy. But what you get as a payback is it's worse on fuel. It doesn't have an electric start, though. Once again, it starts easy enough, and it's noisy. It is noisier. So I'm going to give these two a shot, see if they fire up, and then we'll go from there. Folks, no use owning a generator if it doesn't run, huh? So here we are. Start out with the yellow one. Gas on. Choke on. And the electric start. this run for a few minutes. I'm going to give the other one a shot. So we have 2 generators. Both generators started on the first try. I don't know, what does this tell us? The Generac was a more expensive unit. Probably if they were running side by side, going through equal conditions, the Generac would probably hold up longer. Given that it's able to produce more power, more current, I would also think it would last longer. But they both started on the first try. Really amazing about the one from China, because that battery is old, and once again I haven't tried to start it in quite a while. So, all right, folks, a couple of cold start videos for you. I'm also going to cold start the diesel tractor, but that normally requires a whole load of finesse, a little bit of praying, and occasionally ends with a little bit of profanity. So I'm not gonna do that on camera. The profanity is kind of against myself because I don't take proper care of it. I really should keep the battery on a trickle charger, and I don't. And then when it dies, I act surprised and get annoyed, and I shouldn't. I should just, take a little better care of my toys, right? With all my spare time. All right, folks, live, love, have a great time. Thanks for commenting, subscribing, watching, and feeling pity for me, because I still haven't figured out what to do with the second hoop shed. And we'll see you on the next episode of The Hoard. Till then, tires down, handlebars up.